to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to all of you, sneakerhead moms, non-sneakerhead moms alike. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a
Man,
special,
what?
special day.
100%, man. Shout out to all of the mothers, the mothers.
Mothers, mothers, mothers.
Mothers. All of y'all. Because without you, we wouldn't be here.
Yes, and
That's
fellas, I don't want
amazing.
to hear I play mom and dad. And listen, ladies, when it comes to be Father's Day, I don't want to hear about I play father and dad and mom too at the same time. Now, give everybody listen, give their day, give them their credit. All right, give them their
Yes,
credit.
let me talk about that for a little bit. Let me talk about that for a little bit. We have to give the mothers their flowers. It's very important for us to give the mothers their fathers their flowers because when Father's Day come around, you need to give the fathers their sneakers.
That's right. That's right.
Uh,
That's right. That's right. So, in
I
any
love it.
case, guys, look, for real, the reason why we're doing this live right now is because Dick's Sporting Goods put out some interesting information. Or did they really even announce it? They kind of just threw it up on the app. But I've heard this information floating around that they were going to be moving away from the in store raffle system. So, they're no longer going to be handing out wristbands. And now through the app, it's either you reserve in store or you choose to try to put your name in the hat through the online system that they have directly. And let me go ahead and share my screen here so we can take a look at it. Let me see if I can get this larger. Hold up. There we go. All right, so right now the Space Jam 11s are what's dropping, right? And as I scroll here, I'm looking at the entry method. Okay, so now the entry method says you can ship or you can pick up in store, and then it's asking you to select the store. Now, for where I'm at, let's see if this is loading up here. Uh, so here are the locations now of where I can try to put my name in the hat for the Space Jam 11s. And I believe you can only pick, let me see how many. Okay, yeah, you can only pick one store to select from, right? Now, I don't believe, and let's try this. Let's try this while we're live, right? Let's see here. I pick a store, right? So there's the store option, but it doesn't allow me to select the ship to me option. So it looks like now it's definitely going to be one or the other from Dick's Sporting Goods. What do you think about this, bro?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to hear it. So you see here, it's like I can't zoom in, unfortunately. But
Right.
the ship option is like grayed out. I can't even select it.
Mm-hmm.
But it shows
Yeah.
now that it's not grayed out on the pickup at Wellington.
Right.
Um, but see, now, it used to be before this, right? That you could go to the store, stand in line, they give you a wristband, put your name on the list, you were guaranteed a pair. To me, though, like, I understand you lose the guarantee part, but each store basically was running things differently. And you got firsthand experience with a store deciding to run things completely different. And while your name was on the list for a guaranteed pair, dating back to those Bread for Reimagines, it didn't necessarily guarantee that you were getting your pair.
That is correct. That is correct.
So, what are your thoughts overall, bro?
So, dig into the pros and cons, but behind this new system, I do believe that going into a store and just writing your name down on a piece of paper is old, right? That's a very old method. There has been situations where that paper list has been thrown out and they've restarted list, right? There's been situations where list has come up missing and they're like, look, we don't know whose name was on what, right? So I do think that's a very old method. But even with that method being old, I guess a pro to that method has been we still have been able to either, if you've decided to camp out or just get there early or whatever the case is, you were able to get your name on this reservation list. So the biggest adjustment that I that I see from this method versus the other one, we're moving from a reservation to a raffle. And that's huge. That's a big difference to me. That is a huge difference, because as you stated, even though there's no such thing as a guaranteed pair, that was as close to guaranteed as what we were getting when we were getting our names on that list.
Yeah, and so you were saying earlier you feel like this is going to be a dangerous change. Why were you thinking that way?
For several reasons. It doesn't take much to manipulate systems, right? And we see it already with the Sneakers app when it comes to bots. And even though we do think Sneakers have been doing a better job when it comes to bot protection, and the bot technology, it really doesn't. It's it's not hard to get on Gmail. That's free, and create multiple emails and just go to multiple devices in your house. Everyone has an old cell phone, laptop, computer, tablet laying around, right? All of us do. And it's very easy to create multiple devices, have multiple devices and multiple emails and just increase your chances, right?
You're right.
And once that happens, then this can be even more dangerous. The comparison that I told you earlier on the phone was, all right, let's say you and I are competing for the shoe. We live in the same state, whatever the case is.
Okay.
At least I know that physically you're going to be at one Dick's location and I can be there with you standing in line, battling for that same size. Or I can go to a completely different location and you can't be at two places at once. So now you can call your wife and say, hey, babe, go to this store. Yes, but once again, that takes more footwork. I think this makes the footwork a little bit easier, which could possibly make it a harder cop. But even
by your logic, how different is that when you ask multiple people to put in for the Sneakers app for you through their own personal accounts?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I mean that option is there, but now watch this. That option is still there in addition to someone creating multiple emails and kind of doing the same exact thing. Like,
but even if you pick up in store with sporting goods, you still got to go in with your ID. Now with Sneakers app, it's they just send it to whoever hit, so long as they have the inventory,
right?
But even with Finish Line, when you go to pick up in store, they're usually asking for your name. They want to check your ID and then asking for the account that matches the reservation. You know what I mean? So there's somewhat layers of protection and being able to pick up a pair through JD Sport Finish Line.
Right.
And I feel like the same thing would be here, right, if you actually end up hitting. Because even if you were standing in line and you got a wristband, did they not take note of something on your ID? And so that when you come back, you got to show that same ID and those things have to match up?
So that's a good question because different DSGs do different things. Some DSGs would ask for your ID during the sign up and during the actual reservation. And then other places, like this past the military Blues.
Okay.
Bro, I didn't show anything on the reservation day.
They were just like, what's your name?
What's your name? What's your phone number? And then on the actual pickup, I showed my ID.
Okay, what's your name? What's your phone number? Okay, so when you picked it up, you said you had to show your ID?
Correct.
So we got somebody here in the chat, and shout out to people in the chat right now with us talking about the changes here that Dick's Sporting Goods has made. And it looks like, for those of you who tapped in kind of late, it looks like now there's not going to be any more wristbands given out. So no more a week before the release, you go to Dick's Sporting Goods and put your name on a list, and they give you something to come back and get your pair. My man, Just a Sneakerhead goes, never been ID'd at DSG or Finish Line JD.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, too.
Okay,
that's
then he goes,
guys.
Got two accounts, one under my name, one under my middle name. Hey, you know what? You get it how you fit it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? What do you do though if both hit? What do you do if both hit?
Man,
you go pick it up, come back 30 minutes.
Come back
later,
with a different hat on.
Different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
My man got a shirt in the car. He said he ain't playing. Go out, throw another shirt on, switch the hat up, and be like, "Yeah, I'm here to pick up my Jordans."
Yeah. Throw on some glasses or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I get it. Nah,
so correct. It's online now.
Yeah, it's online now for sign up. So if you can, and I was showing this in the beginning. You either select that you want to put your name in the hat for the online raffle, or you put your name in the hat for a store, and then you have to select a specific store that you want to put your name in the hat for. So here's where I feel the rub is, because like with Foot Locker and Champs, right, and even Hibbett, you have multiple stores you can select from to try to put your name in the hat, so long as you have the points to be put in there. In
Right.
this case here, it's one store selection, one location. So now you're at the mercy of, well, how many pairs does this location usually get? You know what I mean? Where you could have put your name in the hat somewhere else and they had more pairs available and could have been able to cop.
Right.
So Executive Talk goes, is there a popular shoe that's about to drop? How far in advance can I reserve the shoe? So we're looking at right now, and I'm gonna bring this back up for people here. Let me make sure I go back to
Executive
Dick's
Talk is
Sporting
my
Goods.
guy. That
That's
is
your
my
guy?
guy, Maurice.
Hey, listen, shout out to everybody
That's my guy
tapping
right
in
there.
right now.
Let's go.
All right, so let me go ahead and bring this back in here for you guys to see. Let me share my screen. All right, so here we go. So right now, the shoe coming up, Space Jam 11s. Okay, so it says here, if you go in and enter, all right, and now they have the ship or they have the pickup in store. Now, once I go here and select my size, let's see here if it'll let me do both of them. So here's the ship, but the select in store is blurred out. So let me see what happens
Correct.
here if I go to select the store. So I'll select this one. Ah, see that?
It gives you both.
No,
it
it
gives you
doesn't.
both.
No, look at the green. Look at the green.
Oh.
Look at the green. You got to do one or the other.
You got to do one or the other.
You
Okay.
got to do one or the other. So you either put in for. So now it actually lessens your chances, because you could have went to the store, got a wristband,
Reservation,
and then came back
and then hit raffle.
Yes. Yes.
Which is what I did for the Yep.
So
I hit raffle
it's-
on DSG.
it's- So just to sneak ahead, it's not so much about the shoe; it's the change in system now from Dick's Sporting Goods, because a lot of people like to go to DSG and walk out with the fact that they had a wristband and they were guaranteed a pair the following week.
Right.
The way they're doing it now there's no guarantee pairs coming from Dick's Sporting Goods. So it doesn't necessarily matter how easy or hard the shoe is to cop. If you were someone
Right.
who went to go camp out at Dick's Sporting Goods in line to go ahead and get yourself a pair, you were guaranteed so long as you got yourself a wristband. And I put that in air quotes because, Mr. Thing Impossible, he knows.
Right.
Just because they said, yeah, come back at this certain time doesn't necessarily mean your shoe's going to be sitting there, because they did it to my man.
Right.
They did
And
it to him.
so a perk to this online option will be, it can definitely help prevent the gatekeeping. So at the Southlands Mall area, at the Southlands Mall area, I'd walk into DSG at Southlands Mall and they'll flat out tell me to my face, oh, we're not doing that sneaker release here in this store, when I
Correct.
know that you are. So it's like, all right, next, let me talk to somebody else. And then I'll talk to somebody else. They're like, nah, we're not doing it here. And I'm like, next. And then I'll talk to someone else. They're like, yeah, we're doing the sign up. And I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, yo are already pushing me off to another location, not
Correct.
even admitting that you're releasing the sneaker at this particular store.
And then you see 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday, which, what time does Dick's Sporting Goods usually open? 9 or is it 10? I want to
That's
say
a good
it's-
question. We can look that up.
Yeah.
My man Maurice said, I'm just going to wear. Look.
Fila.
All right. Number one. All right. Wear those
Don't
to
have
the bowling
reserve
alley.
those. Yeah, man.
Wear those to the bowling alley, and I'm gonna tax them from you, so you barefooted, and then you have to go get something else.
So, yeah, like you'd have to wait for that list to drop, and a lot of times, by the time you see your store that's local to you is on there, more than likely there's already a whole line of people, and all the sizes are reserved up. In this
Right.
case here, now a store can't tell you that BS story because you
We're
already
not
see
even
it on
doing
the
it.
app.
That's
you
right.
know for a fact this location is getting pairs.
That's right. That is right.
Now, what is it? Here we go. Just Sneak Ahead goes, only change for this drop. I've seen this before. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hmm.
I know they talked about moving away from the wristbands before, and they didn't do it yet. But I've been hearing a lot of chatter out there that the wristbands were completely going away from a few different people, and now this is the first instance I'm actually seeing it. Because
Right.
otherwise, if they're getting the pairs, why change that up? Why
Right.
change that system up? But to me, the problem I've seen is that yeah, it's at the employee's discretion what information they want to give you concerning a drop. And I think a lot of people have called in complaining to Dick's Sporting Goods because they're not consistent with the lists as to when the lists are available. They're not consistent as to when they release the sneakers, and they're not consistent with the information that's being given out there.
Right now, one more thing. You remember I mentioned this on the phone, and just a sneakerhead. He's been standing in line. We've been in line together.
Okay.
Right now, and like I said, it worked out to our benefit. But who would have known? So when we went to go pick up the militaries, right? They told us because this sneaker is being released at 10 o'clock Eastern time, they're going to go ahead and release it to us at 8 o'clock Mountain time. So even though DSG opens up at 10, just a sneaker, he put that in the comment. DSG opens up at 10.
Okay.
Even though the
Okay.
store opened up at 10 o'clock, they released the sneaker to us at 8 o'clock in the morning. My whole point is, who would have known that unless you were
Nobody
physically
would have
there?
known. Yeah, exactly.
Just like how we were physically there, no one would have
Exactly.
known
So
that.
if you
They're
had
releasing the
waited
sneaker
till
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So if you had waited till 10 o'clock for them to, if you had waited to go there around that 10 o'clock time, you would have gotten there and be like, oh, the list was already full. And you'd be like, how? The store's not open.
Or exactly, the store's not open. Or let's say not just for the reservation, but that they did that for the release as well. So let's say if in your mind you're thinking DSG opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and you like, I'll be there by 10:15, 10:30. You walk in there at 10:30 and they're like, we started releasing the pairs at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's all sold out now. It was first come, first serve at 10 o'clock.
So I wonder now if they're going to do it kind of like Foot Locker and JD Sport Finish Line does, because it specifically tells you on there what time
pickup
you
time.
can go and pick up your pair.
Absolutely.
Versus
Absolutely.
the store telling you what the pickup time was. Because remember, now Jay's not with us right now, but he lives on the west coast of Florida, right? So that's Eastern Standard Time. He went there at the time the store opened, and they told him
He had to wait.
that he had to wait a whole hour
He had to
before
wait.
they decided to release the sneakers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine if he left and tried to come back at the time that they said, and they're like, oh, we already let him go. It was like, wait a second, you told me you weren't doing it till this time. So now that it's written on there and it's coming down from corporate, it's not at the employee's discretion anymore how they plan on doing stuff.
Right.
What we got here? He goes, at the same time, I signed up for online raffle as well.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So, for what shoe? The fours? What shoe is he talking about? But you can ship to me and pick up with Finish Line JD Sport and come for first come.
First come, first serve. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Now, but
yeah.
usually first come, first serve for JD Sport Finish Line is after 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah. Yep.
After 5 o'clock. And that's Foot Locker. But sometimes Foot Locker tells you you got to come back on Sunday. That's when they release all the leftover pairs. And he's talking about military blue fours. Yeah, so yes, with JD Sport Finish Line, they have a separate day for in-store pickup and a separate day for ship to me. And then if you can get through the queue on release day, you can also manually cop a pair through the website, and you could go to the store and try to get first come, first serve. So essentially, you could end up getting 4 pairs of sneakers from JD Sport Finish Line if you're able to hit all those different ways.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll see. So D, are you saying that this DSG, is it just for this drop only? Is that what you're saying as far as like these
See,
these 11s?
that's what I think he was trying to say.
Or
like I
is
said-
this going to be like a new system that's being implemented from here on out? It's just
Yeah,
changed from here on out?
And see, the
Because
news
he
I
said
heard
he saw
was-
this before.
Yeah, see, the news I heard was that this is going to be a whole new system now that
Okay.
they're doing. A whole new system. Because if all these stores have the pairs, why move away from the wristbands for what?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, in this case, I saw prices like right around retail for the shoe, or just above retail. So it's not like this would have been. I guess it's smart to implement it on a shoe that isn't that hyped up. So maybe you don't see as many issues with it, so you can kind of test it out. You know what I mean? You can. What does he got here? Says you get a total of 4 per account, according to my Discord. Not sure though. So yeah, I mean, we gonna see what's happening, but this is obviously something different now. Like I said, that got put out, and this is the first time I've seen it. Um, I mean, as far as raffles go, I mean, is it gonna change up what you do, Mister Think?
Nah, no. But a raffle is a raffle.
I'm saying, are you still gonna put the same effort in the DSG, or are you gonna possibly start to spread it out now where you're going?
I spread it out anyway.
Imagine they did this with the military Blue Fours. What you doing then?
I spread it out anyway. You know what I mean? Like a raffle's a raffle. Like if you hit in a raffle and you don't need it, you don't got to pick it up. The game changer will be, when you pay for a raffle and you're like, all right, I'm paying to enter a raffle. That will be a game changer because I think that'll reduce people from just applying everywhere. But when a raffle is free, you have nothing to lose.
I believe SNS is like that. Like they do.
It's like $3 or $4 or something like that.
No. They do a hold on your card.
Okay.
I think it's SNS. It was one of the sites out there. They do a hold on your card for the amount that the shoe costs.
Uh-huh.
And if you win, then it's
automatically
charge. But if you lose, then they give you the money back. But it takes like 2 to 3 days, or however your bank decides to do things.
So End Clothing, all right. So End Clothing does that as well. So if you hit, there is no. I changed my mind. You hit, they're shipping you that shoe.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't put. I mean, that's most places though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
If you put your name in the hat, like for the EQL, right?
Right.
Because right now, the EQL is out there for the Futura Dunks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit, you get in charge that 150.
You get charged, right. Now EA is different. You don't got to pick up your pair from EA. You can let those sit.
You just losing points at that point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You just losing points, which,
right.
I mean, not for nothing. Like keeping a high point total, in my opinion, is a smart thing to do. Now, it can be tough though when the shoe's not that height, and it's like, I got my reserve pair, but some people, you know how some people do, they still want to see that got 'em on the sneakers app.
Right. Of course.
They still want to see that got 'em on the sneakers app. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Some people, they do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think here, I think Dick's Sporting Goods though has made this change because there's probably been a lot of people out there complaining. I mean, if you look at some of the streamers like Rafi Collects and what happened with the fours, he went on a Wednesday just to check. They let him sign up on the list on that Wednesday, remember?
Yeah.
Then he found out that the list was being torn up and they were creating a whole new one, and that Dick's Sporting Goods wasn't notifying anybody that went there and already signed up on that Wednesday.
Correct. Which is messed up because what's the point of having your phone number if you're not going to reach out to people? Exactly. Well, like, what's the point of me putting the phone number down there on this list when no one ever calls you?
Yeah, you only got but so many pairs to begin with. So you only need to really call the people who actually had a guaranteed pair, not the people on the waiting list. What's up? What do you say here? Don't really try on sneakers unless it only drops on sneakers. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm like that too sometimes where I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with the hassle. I'm just going to go JD Sport finish line, get through the queue, use my points, reserve, and I just go pick up on release day. You know, I'm not really the type of person that's going to keep trying on sneakers app, especially with all the freaking L sneakers app likes to give sometimes, especially on a shoe that they got a ton of pairs on.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. That's how I am on End Clothing. Yo, I only hit on the wackest kicks, bro. All right. When I say wackest, I'm talking about like I hit on my my soul flies. I'd rather go fishing the Jordan. What are they? 13s? The Jordan 13. Soul flies. I mean, I like them.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
applied for
yeah,
them,
yeah.
but
The
but
gone fishing so flies. I
going
remember that.
fishing, I hit on the Jordan 1 UNC toe. You see
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying they're whack. I like them, but my whole point is it wasn't a hard cop. I mean, they
Yeah.
sat. So I'll be hitting on them joints. Yeah, bricks. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I only hit on sneakers when it's a brick. I mean,
So
yeah, you know what? My girl's account's more liable to hit something hype on the sneakers app than I am. You know what I mean?
right.
Like she hit
Right.
the Travis Scott low olives for me on there in my size.
Yeah. That's a dope. That's a
But
dope
I'm
hit,
telling
man.
you right now, it's because women are less likely to be on the sneakers app like that than men are. We try to follow those rules where they say, "Oh yeah, if you do a lot of engagement with the sneakers app, it's going to give you W's." But when you really look at the metrics as men versus women, it's like a lot of the women accounts end up hitting the hype kicks when they go for them.
All right. So say less. I'm changing my name to Derica. All right.
Yeah, change your. I'm
I'm
telling you, I
changing my
know
name
people
to
that did
Derica.
that.
I'm gonna tell Nike, look, I'm a big footed. I'm a 13. I'm a size 12 men's. Look, don't judge me.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you right now. Like I
Uh,
know people for a fact that change their account to reflect them as a female, but
that
they
is
put
nuts.
like the bigger size, like the 13 and a half W or something, or whatever the equivalent women's size is to men's. You know what I'm saying? My
That is
man go, what'd
nuts.
he say? Think they flagged my account. I can't even hit on SBs on sneakers. Yeah. What's going on, Nitro? How you doing? Checking in
Nitro,
with
what
us
up?
here. Yep. So real quick, bro, something else too I wanted to get your opinion on is the new Sabrina Ionescu's. All
Yeah,
right, we were talking
yeah,
about these. Deep, bro.
yeah.
Bro.
I'm with you on this. I'm
Bro.
with you on this.
These
We
look
was we were seeing
like
some vibes on here. It's good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about
these
it.
look like a cross. I'm telling you, from this part forward reminds me of a book one, the Devin Bookers, and the back half reminds me of a Kobe. Either
Yep.
way, I like the silhouette. I like the silhouette, and I like the color blocking on these.
I do as well.
These these are better than her first shoe, and her first shoe wasn't that bad looking either.
Yeah. 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 Yep. Just a sneakerhead said these are pretty nice. Not gonna lie, look like a Kobe. Yeah.
They
I
do,
see book one and Kobe vibes on these. These joints are nice. These joints are
and
nice.
and the retail is $130.
$130.
$130.
Please make those in extended sizing.
Well, it says unisex right here.
Right. Right.
It says unisex according to the post here from Soul Retriever. Um, man,
$130, bro.
$130 for those. June
Not
28th
bad.
is a release date. Nike drops next month. Listen, they come in extended sizing. I'm thinking these are coming home.
Oh no. Same.
These are coming home,
Same.
bro.
Same.
These are coming
Same.
home, and I'm interested to see what other colorways they're gonna bring. I like
Yeah.
these. These remind me like sunset colors almost.
Mm-hmm. I
You
like that.
know,
I like that.
you don't obviously you there's no like red in it, but the purplish and the blues and stuff like you get some of that sometimes. Is that more so wintertime you get that type of sunset? I'm trying to think.
I don't know. Out here in Colorado, and just Sneakerhead can tell you, we be getting some beautiful sunsets out here, man. Beautiful.
These look and going back to the shoe, I'm looking at the okay, that's like a canvas on the toe.
On the tip, okay.
On the toe. I thought it was maybe like a suede or something. So it looks like it's got some canvas materials in here.
There's a signature right there.
Yeah, there's a signature down there. I'm guessing that's her signature.
Right.
You know what I mean? The swoosh looks like it's got some like mermaid reflectiveness on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What's this back here? I don't know what you call these. I guess that's supposed to be an S. Actually, you turn your head a little bit. It's a bunch of S's connected.
Okay, for the Sabrina.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see it?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then it looks like a translucent soul looking down here at the bottom.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Zoom Air. Okay. Okay. The laces, I think, might be look like they might have some reflective in it, or maybe it's just the sheen they got. Looks like flat laces there on there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, man. Listen, I like these. I do. Is that suede? Nah, it's not suede. It looks like a canvas. I don't know how well you guys can see that on your cell phone.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to zoom in for you guys, and it looks like a canvas there because I can see the textured lines.
I see
me of
that.
a canvas. Even here on the toe area, too. It's like a thick mesh.
Right.
It looks like. Yeah. What we got
here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nitro goes. Only basketball shoes want this Adidas aesthetic ones. Anta Shockwave 5s. Anta Kyrie 1s. Anta Gordon Hayward 5s and 361 shoes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Hey man, you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? You like what you like. But if you get to see these in hand, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, my wife will love these.
In my area, New Jersey, New York City, springs, whether it's thunderstorms, cold, and some rainy day. Listen, I'm originally from South Jersey, so I know. I know what it's like in around that area.
Spoke to my mom this morning.
Know.
My parents are back in New York.
Yeah.
They're in Queens, and yeah, she said it was raining out there.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You know what? It used to be you get sunshine Monday through Friday. The weekend comes, nasty ass weather.
Hey, fam, in Colorado, D can tell you this, man. We can get all 4 seasons in one day. I'm not even gonna hold you. We will get all 4 in one day.
No Hype 85 or maybe a corduroy toe. It could be
corduroy toe.
It could be a corduroy toe. That
Yeah.
may be it. Some type of canvas material. I think they're pretty dope though. You know what I mean? But
I like them.
But yeah,
I'll come pay for the wife. We'll go wear those together. Those colors are dope.
Yeah, the colors are dope.
I can match that.
I wonder if they're gonna do these like they did the ones where you could actually create your own, because they had that option on there where you could create your own too.
Yeah.
For her first signature shoe. I wonder if they'll do that for these. More than likely, they probably will. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But I listen. To me, that's a nice summer shoe right there. That's a nice summer shoe. My man say all the seasons in an hour out here.
hey, yo, fam. Let me share a quick story with y'all. I'm gonna keep this under a minute.
Go ahead.
I was doing the move out in Littleton, Colorado, right? We started the day off. It was nice. It was like 72, 75 degrees. Sun was out. I'm breaking to a sweat. We doing a move. Then all of a sudden, you saw the clouds rolling in. And it was like, it was a little weird. It got very windy and breezy, right? Just talking about wind blowing everywhere. It was like, wow. Got a little chilly, but, I always sweat, so I didn't put on a jacket and all like that.
Okay.
And then started raining, right? It rained, and then temperatures dropped even more. The rain turned into like kind of a hailstorm. And I'm like, man, what the heck? This is all in the middle of a move. The move went on for it. It was a pretty big move. The move went on for like 10 hours. Man, by the time we walked up out of there, we had like 8 inches of snow on the floor, bro.
What?
I'm not making this up. It was like 8 inches of snow by the time we were done. I mean, it went from sunny days, 75 degrees. It ended with 8 inches of snow. I was like, no way.
So, bro, that's over a 40-degree drop. In temp in order for snow to have an opportunity.
I'm not lying. Ask just a sneakerhead. He'll know exactly what. That's why he said we can get all 4 seasons in an hour. In Colorado, bro, it is possible. Here we go.
Another one. No Hype 85 lives in Portland, Oregon. The weather is definitely
bipolar. 100.
Listen, being out here in South Florida, I can be on one side of the street, sunshine, and I'm looking across the street, it's raining.
I've seen that. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that on the highway driving. Like the car's coming towards me, got the wipers on.
Yes.
And it's all sunny, and like we're entering a storm. Yeah.
You look behind you, it's like clear. You look in front of you, it's like,
yep.
Damn. Heck
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. For
That is
real.
funny.
For real. So
That is
you
funny.
got the Shadow ones this weekend?
I did not.
You waiting to pick those up?
It'll be way below retail. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Listen, I saw GBNY was already selling them with their discount code at 115 bucks.
Okay,
So
nice.
yeah, man, you'll get them out there. Now the only reason why I have them the way I do is because I hit on the shock drop.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
So,
I remember that.
my man Nitro here checking in saying, some days here recently been experiencing getting sun showers one side, other side is flooding.
Ooh,
Okay, now that's different.
oof.
Flooding on the other side. Oh, you know what? I saw a video not too long ago where someplace, I don't know if it was here in the U.S. or somewhere, it was like legit raining fish. Yes. Yes. It's not, listen, it's
I mean, are
not
we
a good
talking like
story.
metaphorically speaking? Or are we talking about
No,
like back in the college days when
no,
it just
legit
raining?
fish. Legit fish were falling from the sky, bro.
Oh,
Legit fish falling from the sky. I forget where it
oh
is, but it's a
snap!
phenomenon where they get swept up somehow, and it rains fish.
Jeez,
Here we go.
jeez.
Pass. I'll grab it. Outlet specials. The shadow. Listen,
Shadows.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Nothing
Nah,
wrong.
yeah. I
Listen,
passed on them
there's
too.
and here's the thing too, right? There's plenty of shoes that have sat on the shelves in outlets, and you look back on them,
Yeah.
and next thing you know, it's like triple what they were when they initially released.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does
It
happen.
happens all the time.
does.
So I listen. If you can get stuff out here for under retail, get it for under retail. Why? Save the money. Save the money. He said no meatball. Cloudy with a chance.
Cloudy
of
with a
meatball.
chance of meatballs. You said Cloudy with a chance of
Yeah,
salmon. You
man.
said, what we
Yeah,
got falling
man.
from here? Goldfish?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm
snap.
telling you, it's a real thing. You guys can go look that up in your own time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's a legit thing. I'm not. I BS you not. So
Yo, shout out to
man.
everybody tapping in with us, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
for
you guys,
real.
man.
Definitely.
We wanted to jump up on here real quick to kind of throw this information in the atmosphere, and it's always a pleasure to be kicking it with y'all.
Yeah,
Happy
man.
Mother's
Listen,
Day to your moms.
Yes, happy Mother's Day to all
Happy
you
Mother's
your
Day.
moms, especially if they're still with you. Mine, unfortunately, it'll be 8 years that she passed come this December.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, 8
Yeah.
years since she passed away. So
Well, still shout out to moms, bro.
Yeah,
Still.
yep.
Still. My wife is still in New York. She's actually heading back today.
Oh,
But
look who tapped in. Look who's
hey,
here.
Josiah Keys in the
Josiah
bill.
Keys, what's going on with you, bro? Hey, yeah, happy Mother's Day to your mothers and spouse or girlfriends, yo.
Absolutely, 100%. Same to
One-
you, brother.
Heck yeah.
Hey, yo,
man.
go check out Josiah Keys, man. That cat be having me rolling, man. I be
Yes.
tapping into his videos, man. His
Yes.
silent comedy,
Yeah,
that
man.
joint,
Heck
that joint be
yeah.
having me. I
Yeah.
was rolling when he had that video with that. It takes two. It takes two to make a thing go right. He over there dancing one night. That joint be having me cracking up.
Yeah, make sure
I
you
love it.
guys, please, for those of
I
you who
love
tapped in with us, smash the like button for us, guys. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
If you haven't yet, subscribe to both of our channels, Mr. Think I'm Possible and Wear Your Kicks 26. Got a lot of sneaker reviews. Got a lot of great content coming up. And don't forget, now we getting closer and closer to going live for that Tyson fight.
We're definitely going to do the Tyson fight.
We're going
We're gonna
live
go
for that
live for
Tyson
that.
fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be, oh. And
And,
now that it's going to be a sanctioned fight, that changes things too.
I think it might be a little bit more serious. Watch this. Like, I follow Tyson. Look, all right, number one, I'm putting it out there. When I was a kid, I cried. I literally cried when Tyson lost to Buster Douglas, right? So if Tyson comes out like old school Tyson, I don't see Tyson, like, for the love and the name and the sport of boxing, I don't see him taking a dive just for money. That's number one. Not just for money, right? Not old school Tyson. I just don't see him taking a dive. So with this being a sanctioned fight, I honestly think Tyson is gonna come out like being old
Oh, yeah,
school Mike Tyson, and for the love of the sport, he's gonna represent.
Here's the thing. Okay. What's the? It's not Jake Paul. It's what's his name? Is it Jake that he's fighting? I get them confused.
Yeah.
sometimes.
So Logan is the wrestler, right?
Okay,
I wanna
Logan's the
say
wrestler.
Logan's the
Okay, so
wrestler.
Jake.
Yeah.
The only way, in public opinion, I see Jake winning is if Tyson shows the ability to fight beyond what a lot of people. A lot of people are expecting a lot from Tyson, but if he can fight beyond what people are expecting, and Jake's able to actually win, I think they probably give Jake a lot of respect for it. To me, this does more for Tyson than it does for Jake.
Take a look at what Josiah Keys just posted. Bring that up real quick.
Okay, let's see here what we got. I just need to know if he can take a shot. If he can take a shot, he will probably win. Their gas tank is the same, which isn't that good.
So let me speak on that, and I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with that. I will have mad respect for Jake Paul if Tyson goes out there, throws him some solid, like them old school rib breaking body shots that Tyson can give. And if Jake Paul can eat those, I will salute him right there and be like, bam. All right.
I mean, you see it. Right. You see Mike's training, though.
Right.
I don't care how old he is. Them hits will hurt anybody.
I agree. And that's
anybody.
Correct. And that's the reason I'm saying that. I'd be like, all right, Jake, boom. You can actually eat some shots. Okay.
Now, anybody in the chat, if you guys have been involved in any kind of boxing or no, how much of a difference does it make that the gloves, I believe they're going to be a little heavier. I understand a little heavier glove actually, weight can reduce speed. But how much of an effect is it going to have on them boxing each other? Because I feel like even with a heavier glove, you're still going to get knocked out.
Yeah. And also, watch this. Regardless of whether you like Jake Paul or not, because watch this, I'm more of a Jake Paul fan for him being a YouTuber that's significantly blown up versus the boxing side of it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When it comes to fighting, look, and bro, you and I can sneak punch anyone, catch Mike Tyson on the jaw the right way and knock him out.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And vice versa, right? Jake Paul can obviously, level us too, right? So when it comes to fighting, anything is possible. Like anything, someone can throw a punch, tap that chin the right way, and lay any one of us out at any time.
Even someone with some minimal boxing training is dangerous. They're dangerous. My man goes, "Is there two chats?" Nah. What's going on is we're both streaming from each one of our lives. Each one of our pages. That's what's going on. Eventually, guys, we are going to condense this into one solid YouTube channel that all right. No, we're actually in talks of putting that together. We're looking at debuting it very soon here. Definitely want to use it for the Tyson fight. Okay. Definitely want to use one solid YouTube channel for the Tyson fight. Give you guys a one central location for these lives that we do, because also now in talking about it, we want to have a consistency that we at least go once a week, but also have it available to us to, if some people are available and others aren't, that anyone can pop up for the group and go live. So right now you got me and Mr. Think I'm Possible, but there's two others that we usually go live with, and they're out right now, doing the family thing because their wives and moms and stuff like that. They got Mother's Day stuff going on, which is cool. And this information for Dick's Sporting Goods, we just saw it, and we know how it is when it comes to social media and news out here, especially in the sneaker world. If you wait, unfortunately, you miss out on trying to capture that audience. So we said, look, we got the time on our hands. Let's go ahead and bring it to the people and see what's what and see what the thoughts are out here. But it's definitely, it's definitely something that we're going to be bringing to you guys here very soon. So, Josiah Keys goes, I give respect to Jake. He has legit talent. If he wasn't a YouTuber before, no one would say anything, but they want to diminish his talents, but he can box. I do want him to lose, but I can't deny him. Yeah, I give him respect. I give him respect. Now, the only difference, though, is how many actual boxers has he boxed? He's fought fighters like some mixed martial artists, but those aren't people who trained for boxing. They haven't dedicated themselves to boxing. So some of the people he beat they weren't dedicated boxers. If they were able to use the full array of their skills, I wonder how he would have fared in that aspect. But I give it to you though in that yes, his training is legit. He does have legit boxing skills, and yeah, it is the fact that he's a YouTuber that they knocking.
And so
right here we go. He's never boxed a boxer. Okay. One boxer, which was Tommy Fury, and lost. He fought UFC fighters past their prime and not strikers.
So I'm right there along the same lines. I've had this debate with one of my boys. His name is Major, right? And Major's like, nah, that boy cold. And look, I understand both sides of it. Let me give you an example. This is just the other end of the spectrum. Let's say I want to box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be fair? Would it be fair for me, to be like, I'm about to step in the ring right now against one of the top boxers in the game, or no matter what weight class it is? But I mean, that's what people would want to see, because people would want to see me get leveled and be like, you see, I told you he couldn't fight. But what makes you think that I can go onto the basketball court and be like, look, I want to play Kyrie one-on-one right now. Now watch this. Kyrie might take that. He might take that offer and demolish me. But my whole point is Kyrie be like, dude, go play against some other people before you even look my direction. You're not even worthy of even saying my name right now. You need to prove yourself first. So I understand both sides of it. He knocked out Nate Robinson, right? Easy. But everyone was like, it's a basketball player. But he still leveled that man something serious. Because if you look at it this way, that Nate Robinson was just a basketball player, well, he was just a YouTuber too. Do that make sense?
You're right.
He was just a YouTuber. So
you're right.
So if you look at the two, I'm just a YouTuber and you're just a basketball player, and I leveled you. Now, I do want to see, like, and trust me, I'm not gonna lie, I want to see Jake get leveled by Mike Tyson. I'm not even gonna hold you. I just want to see it.
My man said, I'm calling out Larry Holmes. Yes.
Right. People like Larry, me and
you.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Right. I met Larry Holmes before. Knocked out old fighters, but it wasn't boxing. Wasn't at UFC. Nah, it was in the boxing ring. It was in the boxing ring. He hasn't done any. I don't think he's done any mixed martial arts fighting. I don't think so. But I 100% get your point. He's coming off YouTube. Nate Robinson was coming off basketball. But then when you look at like the cards, right? He's got height advantage or reach advantage over Nate Robinson, because Jake Paul, I think, you know what I'm saying? So he had the advantage of him as a fighter, regardless.
Of course, no doubt.
Right? If you didn't know anything about him and you just saw what the card was, height, reach, weight, all that kind of stuff, you're like, well, whoever this guy is, in this case Jake Paul, he's more than likely going to win because he has all these physical advantages anyway.
Right. So, all right, Ken Norton, that is a good point.
Man. Here we go. I think Mike Tyson should win, but if it goes more than 6 rounds, he might be in trouble. The stamina, yeah.
Now, let me speak on this. If any of you guys had caught that Mike Tyson, Roy Jones fight, right? Now, this was supposed to have been an exhibition fight. Well, it was. It was an exhibition fight. But watch this. It was exhibition for Roy Jones. That's why I'm telling y'all, I know that old school Tyson. Mike Tyson really tried to hurt Roy Jones in this exhibition fight, bro. Mike Tyson wasn't playing. Roy Jones was putting on a show. He was out there doing what Roy Jones putting on a show. Tyson wasn't playing. Matter of fact, at the end of that fight, right, I remember I watched this joint live. And at the end of the fight, they were like, so can we see possibly kind of like, like a rematch or, round 2 or whatever? And Roy Jones like, I don't know, man. They're like, this hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Roy was true. And Roy ain't no punk. Roy
was there just to throw some punches, make it
and put on a show.
The camera.
Right.
Mike was there to fight.
He was there to fight.
100%.
Exactly.
Mike was there to fight. A couple other people tapping in. Michael Randazzo. Hopefully I didn't botch your last name, bro. If I did, I apologize. What's up, boys? Happy Mother's Day to everyone. We appreciate you tapping in.
Salute
Jay
to your
Elevate,
moms,
what's going on, bro?
Yo, Jay in the building.
Jay in the building, man. You got the link, bro, if you want to hop in here for a minute.
You got the link, but
We was only going to go 30 minutes, and here we almost.
I know. We 50 minutes in. We 50 minutes
shout out
in.
to everybody that's tapped in with us right now during this
Yes.
conversation.
Mother's Day, man.
You know what I'm
First
saying?
and
Mother's
foremost,
Day,
man.
man.
Salute.
To
I'm
everybody
not saying
out
it
there.
disrespectfully. I'm saying this out of love. Salute to your mom. Like,
Yeah,
salute
man, appreciate it.
to moms.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like, straight
Heck
up,
yeah.
man. This is Mother's Day, man. Look, I said this earlier, so if you're just tapping in, fellas, look, I got a strategy. Let's give the mothers their flowers so they can give us our sneakers on Father's Day.
unless you got a sneakerhead mom.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Give mom her cakes. That's right.
Heck yeah. Shoot. Man, but listen, I fully expect Mike to actually win this fight.
Me too.
I do, because, someone put it out there. Mike has probably forgotten more boxing technique than Jake has even picked up on. You know what I'm saying? Mike has probably forgotten more boxing stuff. Remember when he did, I don't know if you saw the movie Ip Man with, what's the guy's name?
It don't sound familiar.
It was Ip Man 3.
Oh!
Mike Tyson.
Oh, yes.
Donnie
Yes.
Yen, with Donnie Yen.
Yeah,
and
they did a fight, and they did a fight scene.
Yes.
I do remember that, actually.
Yes. I mean, that it wasn't that long ago.
I do remember that.
But him hitting the bag was real. Because I
Fam.
saw the making of it, and they were talking about him hitting the bag like that was legit.
Hey, yo, fam, even though Mike Tyson is not necessarily in like the limelight, he is very much so behind the scenes training multiple fighters, showing them how to everything. He is still very much so involved in the culture.
That's true.
Very much so behind. Look what Jay said. Yeah.
Mike Tyson, my favorite boxer of all time. If he loses, I know. Jake Paul's no respect for that man. Listen, you know what? This is something I talked about earlier, man. See, when Jay don't like something, he just disrespects it. Bro.
Right, he's at an all-time high.
All disrespect. He's like, I don't care.
Look, Jay. I'm not a Jake Paul fan, but watch this. For anybody that gloves up, you and I included, for anyone that gloves up and go inside that ring or that cage to fight, you get automatic points just for stepping up in there. Yes. Like, flat out. You get, in my book, you get automatic points just for stepping up in there.
Yes.
Like, straight up. Anyone who steps in that octagon or whatever.
Man, and look.
Shout out to Nate Robinson. The man got into that ring, bro.
He did.
You know what I mean? Because it's easy for us to laugh at him, but
you know why he got into that ring? Not only for money, but he got into that ring because he was like, "Oh, this dude ain't gonna beat me." Hubris.
Right. Them boys got to talking. Yeah. They got to talking back and forth, on the internet.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, Michael Ronaldo says, that's
said,
how you pronounce it. Sicilian. Most people pronounce it
Sicilian.
wrong. Also, Mike is a beast, dude. It's not normal for...
Yeah, it's like Victor Moan, Jr.
Yeah. When you watch Mike's training, bro, it looks raw. It looks savage. Josiah Keys. I want to see Mike Tyson do Jake Paul like rock him, sock him, where his head pops up.
Right. Oh, that's good stuff.
Heck yeah, man. I mean, listen, look. Not for nothing. This is totally like the Rocky movie where Rock came out. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw. I believe it was Rocky 5. Okay. Where they did they had like ESPN involved and stuff in the movie, and basically they did this because it was Tarver. Antonio Tarver played the villain in the movie, so he was a legit boxer. And what they did was they used an algorithm to see who would have won between Tarver and the Italian Stallion, right, Rocky Balboa, and there was like all this talk that started happening about what would have really happened if they got into the ring. And so Rock had been retired at that point for I don't know how many years. And they talked about him coming out of retirement to do an exhibition against Antonio Tarver's character in the movie. The only difference now is with this situation is this is a real sanctioned fight that's going to count against their win-loss record. Versus in that case, you know, obviously it was for a movie and all that. And Rock didn't, I don't think he won. I think it came down to like a split decision. And he just won the people's respect in being able to fight at the age he was.
Right.
In that movie. So like, I think yeah, he lost in the ring, but he won as far as the public's view was concerned.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Who else we got checking in with us? Aang Kilimanjaro checking in. How y'all doing today? Good seeing you live stream. Hey man, what's going on? Thanks for tapping in with us. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so,
shout out to Ayin as well, man. He got a YouTube channel, and
does he? What's it about?
My man be getting into some deep thoughts. He has like a conversational pieces where he just be like series where he just be talking, like sharing his thoughts, and I be vibing with him a lot. He be hitting some topics like just random like life advice, like just real life topics, just speaking. Yeah.
Okay.
And he be hitting some things. I mean, spot on. Like.
Okay.
You feel like he's talking to you personally, man. Like him and I be having some really good conversations on his channel.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Tap into my man. What's the channel called?
That's it right there.
Oh, okay.
Like his channel name. Yep.
That's his channel name. Okay.
Yep. But yeah. Shout out to him.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. I'll have to check it out.
Dope.
Definitely will. I'll have to go check that out.
Dope conversation be going down. Okay. I love it.
All right.
I love it.
So yeah, man. Sir. What else you got? You got anything else, bro? Sunday, we about to kick off the week. NBA playoffs. You think the Nuggets getting swept?
I have no. The Nuggets. So they already won.
They won to win. Okay.
The Nuggets.
I missed it.
Yep. The Nuggets beat them. I'm not gonna lie. I was saying I can see a sweep coming because in hindsight. So I was talking to a lot of Nugget fans before Game 1, and I was telling them I was like. It's gonna be tough. Now I wasn't calling sweep from the beginning. I called sweep after Game 2, but obviously I was wrong because I was like, all right, the Timberwolves, they have this fast pace run and gun. The boys are boom, 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 boom. The Nuggets are pick and rollers, right?
Okay.
They're setting screens. They picking and rolling. So you got two different styles, two different modes of. In the first two games, yo, them boys were not playing. I saw it. I saw it coming. I was like, yeah, you got to make some adjustments. Game 3, Nuggets won. So. The sweeps off the table, and the defending champs are definitely
You still got a gentleman's sweep that can happen.
Yeah.
Gentleman's sweep, but we'll see. I mean, listen, not for nothing, it makes it for a great series. The fact that the Nuggets can pull off some wins, and not just let it would have been a crazy story for the Timberwolves to sweep the defending champs.
Bro, you see how they handle the Suns.
Because all that's happening right now is with each win, it's elevating Anthony Edwards' status.
Hey, yo, fam, watch this. It's even if the Timberwolves don't even win overall, this is just great experience, man. This adds those experience points right underneath the belt, bro. I mean, like you can't fabricate this. I mean, Anthony Edwards is an absolute monster. He's looking like a unicorn, bro.
Nuggets win next 3 games, beat OKC in 5 games, I think. And come back and sweep them 3 straight?
I would.
4 straight if you include the game they just won.
Yeah. I mean,
listen, I saw some of those games. The defense from the Timberwolves is there, though.
It's insane. It is insane. It is
Anthony
insane.
Edwards, face of the NBA. Yeah. I mean,
100%. Bro, John Morant, he didn't want it. Ja didn't want it.
Ja Morant wanted to play gangster.
Right. Ja didn't want it.
Listen,
Zion
like
can't stay healthy.
Quit the NBA, move your behind up to New York City, and sign up to play at the Rucker. You can do whatever you want then. You can elevate your status that way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Here we go. No _ hype 85. Ain't just subbed up. There you go, bro. You just got another sub. Ain't Kilimanjaro.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Edwards and Wemby next. Speaking of Wemby's,
that's you.
The shoes are dropping this week, right?
Yeah.
Listen.
The green little alien.
Yes, the alien joints. Now, I heard that the stock isn't the largest on it. There's a shoe and a shirt dropping on there. Let me see if I can
Yeah, I'm
get the sneakers at right now.
loading up myself. Let me see.
See if I can share this on screen. I want them Wembies, bro. What you think? Look, okay. When I bring the Wembies up, I want to ask you guys if you think those or the Sabrina joints look better.
And then, all right, yeah. After that.
Let's see. Where they at? The Wemby joints. Here we go. Let me
Appreciate you, Bo. Shout out to you, Bo.
Sorry about that. Let me remove. Present. All right, here we go. The Wembies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
170.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, Jay.
These joints are dope.
Hey, yo, Jay. All right, Jay. Hey, I'm coming after you because of this color. I know you are with the greens.
He said he want them.
Oh, okay. Oh,
he says he wants them.
All right.
He said he wants them.
All right. I ain't mad at you.
Wants them. Hey,
I'm not mad at you.
Bo Dominican York checking in, definitely enjoying this live today. Hey man, we appreciate you tapping in with us for real.
Shout out, brother.
Appreciate you tapping. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Just stick ahead. Goes. Sabrina's are better than the Wembies. Ooh.
I'm not even mad at you for saying it, bro.
I'm not mad at that either.
I'm not mad at you for saying it. Let's go.
Nah, I gotta break the.
Yo, Jay said I don't want no smoke.
I don't want no smoke. Jay, you see the Sabrinas yet, bro?
I ain't mad at you, Jay. Hey, yo, Jay, have
Here
you
we go.
Here
we go. Here go the Sabrinas.
Peep this, fam.
Bro.
So we were talking about this earlier. We see some Book One and Kobe vibes in this kick.
Bro.
Yeah, these joints is tough. I'm a cop a pair for the wife. Yeah, we'll definitely rock
I think
that.
I need the first Wembies. It's gonna do well over time, in my opinion. Yeah, listen, the Wembies are dope.
Yeah,
the Wembies are dope. But these here,
yeah,
I have to agree. I have to agree.
These are dope, but I will have to. I want to see. I actually want to see both of these. I want to see what both of these look like with a lighter color lace, just to let that tongue and the surrounding color pop a little bit.
So it looks like the Wembies have like.
I see some green specks in there,
something. Some green specks
and something. Yeah.
Oh, now here's the thing. Why are they sporting the same materials though? Look at it. Look at the canvas material.
I see that canvas right there.
The corduroy look.
Yeah. Yep.
Same thing on here. Let me switch it back. Same thing on here. Almost the same kind of materials here between the two shoes.
Yeah, I don't know. Those Sabrinas are tough, man. Them joints is tough.
Yep, almost the same.
Do we have a signature on the Wembies at all?
I didn't see that. What I did see, let me see here. So they gave it like, nah, they got the alien head.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I believe this outsole is glow in the dark though.
Is it? Oh yeah, I think on the app.
I think
it did reflect something in the dark on the app, right?
Say, though? What does that say? That joint upside down. I'm trying to
something day. I think it's on the app.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
It says every day. Okay. I do like that chrome swoosh on there.
That is nice.
And I like the like here on the bottom, it looks like the galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
I wonder if those laces. Nah, those laces aren't glow in the dark. So
but if you hit them with a black light, though, I bet you if you hit them with a black light, though,
it'll light. Yeah, it'll light.
It'll light up.
I have glow in the darks from.
Bro, look at that on the back, though. Look at that.
My Doernbechers. Them joints is glow in the darks.
Look at the back of the heels, bro.
Yeah, that whole chrome. Yeah, look at that. Those just looking sick.
Those look sick. They do. They do. They look sick. But these Johns, bro. Let me see here if we got any other pictures of them. Oh, here we go. All right. Can I get in? Nope, nope, nope. That's the only photo we got, unfortunately, guys. Just the side view here. That's the only photo we got. So, let me see. It's okay. So it says here, among the initial array of color schemes, the Cave Purple edition stands out as a captivating addition. So this is called Cave Purple. This is the colorway, according to the article here.
I like it. I see different shades of purple. I see lavender. I see all types of purple going on up in there.
Adorned with the Sabrina's iconic S logos on the tongues and her signature on the lateral forefoot. Okay. Yeah, iridescent swoosh logos. Release date is okay. So it's coming in grade school too. So it comes with a price tag of $130 for adults and $100 for grade school.
Ooh, I wonder if adults is including that extended size now, because they didn't say women's.
I believe so. Yeah.
That would be dope. That would be dope because it says
be
adults.
dope.
It didn't say women's.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, listen, her last shoe was a unisex too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna follow suit and keep it the same.
I like that
on these, man.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Quick question for you. Where you at with 12s? Do you like 12s?
Jordan
taxis.
12s.
Yeah, we got the
red taxis.
Well,
the red.
They're not. They got red in them, but they're not. They're black and white.
Well, they're calling them. They're calling them red. Okay, are you talking about the OGs or the ones that are about to drop?
The ones that's about to drop.
Okay, so they're calling those. They're calling them the red taxis. That's what they're labeled as. Okay, red taxis. How do I feel about these? Now, when I initially saw pictures, this little shank part here was supposed to be chrome, and now they got it like this muted plastic color. They're not bad looking. A lot of people that had them in hand had good things to say.
Mm-hmm.
I just personally think these are going to end up on sale.
I can see it.
I think these are going to be an under retail cop.
So what's this right here? How come our eyelids?
Wait. Yeah, hold on a second. What?
Yeah. How come the eyelids? Because on the sneakers app, the eyelids are chrome, but here we got red.
So this is the mock-up from Z Sneakerhead.
All right, so the mock-up looks better.
But this is what we're actually getting.
Yeah, the mock-up actually looks better. Yeah, you throw some black laces in there and with the red eyelets. Yeah, I'd go off on that all day.
Yeah, I wish they had the red eyelets. It looks like it's got a white sock liner. I mean, the leather looks decent.
Of course.
What's the retail on these? 210?
200.
Is it 200?
2. You just passed it. Straight up a little bit.
Okay,
right underneath
200.
right there. 200.
Let me know in the chat, guys, what you guys are thinking about the Red Taxi 12s.
I will cop it, but it'll be under retail. I'm not spending 200 for that. I'd cop that under retail.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking the finish line 20. I'm talking about let me get that.
I'm talking about 140, 150 area.
Let me get that 25% off.
Yeah, I'm
on these.
Yeah, I'm paying 140 for these.
Hey, bro, appreciate it, Jay.
I like 12s. I do like 12s. I like 12s.
Appreciate it. So we got a couple people calling for the Sabrinas.
Tyler said that's a hell no.
Red Kingpin got the DSG dub on the Military Blues at 12 a.m. last night. Hold up. They dropped Military Blues last night?
I didn't know about it either.
I didn't know about that. Hey, congratulations on that.
Yeah. Shout out.
Congratulations on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah, ain't no DSG outside the U.S., is there? I was going to say, you outside the U.S.? Because I didn't know nothing about a DSG drop for Military Force, but congrats to you on that. Tyler said Tyler don't like 12s, so it's going to be a
Oh,
hell no for
okay.
him.
Okay, he don't
Yeah,
like
he
12s
don't
at all.
like 12s.
Gotcha.
Although he does want the flu games that drop next year.
Flu games are tough. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
All
DSG restock.
right.
Okay, earlier this morning. All right. Hey, shout out to anybody who was able to get it. Couple people here. What we got? Pass on the 12s. Only grab the cherries because they're cherries. Oh, speaking of which, anybody going for the blueberry 12s? So we got the cherries that dropped. And now we got the blueberry 12s that are dropping too. Let me see here. if I
Jeez,
can
what's
bring
next?
them
The
up.
apricot 12s?
Man, look, hey.
Mango
Hey,
12s?
listen,
Where we at?
the citrus series, right? The citrus series.
Right.
Here we go. Blueberry 12. That may or may not be the correct blue. It might be a lighter or darker. You know, for my guys out there in
What was the
California
last-
that can only wear certain colors in certain areas. Here we go. Pass on them blueberry joints. Yeah, you think we getting the taxis next year? The original taxis, being that it's the 40th anniversary.
Anniversary. Yeah, who knows? It'll be dope. It'll be dope.
What do you think about the Black Cat Net 4s?
Oh, the one that is this the one that has the net?
The Black Cat Net 4s that are dropping next year. Let me try to bring those up. Let me see here. Let me go to images. So here, spring 2025. It's not even showing the netting, or will it? Let me. Okay, there we go. Let me share my tab. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are supposed to show the net.
Yep.
So it's got the net that runs all throughout them. I'm gonna be honest with you, it don't bother me none. And I like the chrome, the wing strap there, and it looks like it's got a chrome Jumpman there on the back. I'm not mad at them, to be honest with you. I like them.
Same. Will it be a pickup? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Will it be a pickup? Yes. I would like to see these in hand. I'm not mad at them neither. I would like to see those in hand.
So, what we got here? What do you say? I don't know about the releases for next year. I think it's a bunch of speculation at this point. I mean, we don't even know all the drops for 2024. That's true too. And there was a bunch of stuff that we were supposed to have dropped this year that now was on a to be determined.
Yeah, it got pushed back.
We talked about that a couple lives ago. A bunch of the sneakers that got pushed back, and you know what? Rightfully so, because the amount of crap that they're dropping this year, man. We got nothing beats the OGs. All right, but if you can't afford $1,000 OGs, guess what? Here you go. I'm not mad at these whatsoever.
Right.
I think I don't know. They may not be too hard of a call. Oh, look who checked in. Look who checked in with us.
Hey.
My man didn't want to sit on the sidelines no more. He wanted to
what
tap
up, brother?
in real quick. What's going on? What's going
Ooh.
What's going on, fam? Out here talking stuff.
Yo, what you got on that shirt, bro? What's it say? Let's
Hey,
get
man.
zesty.
Let's get zesty. Yeah.
Let's get zesty. Oh man, I love it. I love it, bro.
What's going on, family?
What up?
What's going on
What
with
up,
you,
brother?
bro? What's going on with you, man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, man, I'm good. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. Listen,
Absolutely.
And definitely shout out to my mom, man, like, who's definitely a pillar in my life, man. You know, so shout out to the real moms out there, man. Like, much love to the mothers out there, for real.
100.
Heck yeah. Anybody, hey, and shout out to everybody that just tapped in with us. We started off this live, just me and Mr. Think I'm Possible, talking about the changes for Dick's Sporting Goods. So it looks like they are moving away from the in-store wristband and in-store signups, and now you got to sign up directly through the app, whether you want to try to put your name in the hat for the ship to me option, or you're trying to choose a particular store you're trying to put your name in the hat for. You can't do both, unfortunately. So that's how the live started, and now we've kind of gravitated into a few other points of conversation here.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got? Wemby's or Sabrina's, bro?
You know what?
Since I got you.
No, both of them are tough. Seriously, like both of them are tough. I think that's a tough choice in my opinion. I mean, I think the Sabrina shapes, the shape and design is better in my opinion. But when it comes to the Wemby, I think the detailing, the alien portion is also heavy. So for me, that's a toss up. That's a toss up.
So I would say yes. As far as details are concerned, the Wembys take the cake in that aspect. They do.
It's tough. That's tough.
They do.
It is.
Mm-hmm. But being that they're green, do you give the edge in color to the Sabrinas?
Colorway purposes.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say in this case no, because they. I mean, in this case I'm gonna say no.
Hold up.
Well, he said he didn't want no smoke. Oh, I'm leaving the man alone.
Hold up. Hold up. I wish I had.
AJ, I'm here for it. I like it. I like it.
In this case, no. I mean, listen. Believe it or not, black and red have always been my two favorite colors. Like, and I feel like they're equal, right? And then I would definitely have to put like purple, definitely at whether you want to call it 3 or 4 spot. You know what I mean? Like, because again, put it at the 3 spot. I love purple. So, the Wembys, I don't think it's too much green, and because it also glows in the dark. That also sets the tone because, like I told you guys, we're looking for something different. Now, I think would have been really dope. Hey, where your kicks? You gonna dog me out? Let me finish because I know you about to dog me out, right? Instead of the glow in the dark outsole, I wish where the green portion is at on the upper of the silhouette. I wish that was glow in the dark.
Bro.
Yo.
You were just complaining.
Yo.
I'm not complaining. No. That's not a complaint, though. I just wanted to say something.
I had to throw my hat and it landed right here where I'm at, bro. I wish I had the NFL flag to throw. Flag on the play. Personal foul.
But I'm not mad. I'm happy about it. I'm glad they gave us a glow in the dark with the Wembys. I think it's dope. Don't get me wrong. So, like, listen, I have no complaints about the Wembys, none whatsoever. And the Sabrinas, the color pops. Is definitely have a dope vibe to it, and more to me, it's kind of like that purplish lilac kind of colorway. I think it pops, and I think it's fire. So it just depends on what you like.
You were the same man complaining. Why aren't we getting no glow in the dark on the green glows, on the 3s, on the 1s?
Yep. But I did say with the glow in the dark, I said that when the glow in the dark with the green glows, I said I wish they would have gave us a glow in the dark upper. I did state that. Is that not true?
I thought you said outsole on those.
Is that not true?
I thought you said glow in the dark.
As a matter of fact, let's go back and pull the tape because I said the top of the toe box. On top of the toe box, it would have been dope.
Yeah. Now, all right, Jay, I do agree with that. If we're gonna get a green glow and nothing is glowing on it, even if they would have just done laces, like my Dorenbecker 3s have glow in the dark laces. At least the laces are glow in the dark.
See what I'm saying? But I'm not complaining about the Wembys, fam. Trust me, I'm not complaining about the Wembys at all. I knew you were gonna get me for that one. I knew you were.
This man always found something. Always found something that he don't like about something, bro. Always found something he don't like about something, man.
So even those glow in the dark.
What? Those laces?
Yeah. These laces are glow in the dark.
That's a beautiful silhouette.
Okay.
These laces.
I did not know that.
I don't know.
How long you keeping them? How long you gonna keep them dead stock?
I might trade them out.
Here we go. Turn out the lights.
It's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to see.
You gotta turn off all that back. First off, your screen. It's too bright. You'd have to back away from your screen right now.
Stand by.
He really about to do it too. Uh-oh. All right, here we go.
I wonder if it had enough charge.
Yeah, he
Let's
got
see
to
if
charge
it
him up. He got to charge. See, if you had a black light, it'd probably be a lot easier to get him to come up.
Let me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Here we go.
Now
Here we
I think. Okay, when we talk about.
Nah, you still weren't able to see
light.
it.
You got
A little bit.
still.
A little bit.
Oh, there we go. I see it a little bit.
There
Hold on. Let me put you on a solo. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna put you on a solo.
Dolo.
I got you on a solo. All right, when you're ready to come back, I'll throw it up on a solo for the people to see.
Yeah. I got you.
This
Stand
is new
by.
for me because I don't have this pair. I don't have this shoe.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? So
I took an L.
we all took L's, bro.
A quick L.
What's up,
right.
Tyler goes? What's up with your
Here we
kids and these glow in the dark joints?
All right. Here we go. Watch this.
Hold up. Let me hit you with the
There
solo.
you go. There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
That's smack.
Okay.
That's smack.
Okay.
That smacks. For sure.
There we go.
Okay. Hey Tyler, don't you have the Spider-Man 2.0s like I do? I'm pretty sure you do. The outsoles glow in the dark on them.
Yep.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure does.
So, yeah, man. Look. So Jay, with the change up now, because I know you're another DSG guy. How you feel about it?
You know what? I'm not opposed to it, but for me, it takes away the fun. I told you guys, like, I don't know, maybe our second live, like, I don't mind going out camping for sneakers because I feel like the sneaker community, we bond together and it creates that fun environment that we used to doing. Because now if I go online, right? Well, what if I'm the first in line, but they're like, hey, we're going to just do a random pick someone, and they did it the last minute. It doesn't hit the same. It hits the same when you absolutely do a manual cop and you there and you snag your pair. That feeling is so priceless in my opinion. It's priceless. So I'm not opposed to it, but I'm kind of like, okay.
Right.
I get it.
Real quick, I missed a comment up here. My bad. My man, Just a Sneakerhead, who was tapping in with us. Gotta head out, y'all. Have a good one. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. I'll be tapped in. Shout out to the community. Hey, listen, we appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day out there. What else we got? Big Keith goes. Sabrina Two Shoe was off the hook. I love them. Saw them last week. Okay. Got a question
What up,
here
Keith?
I missed. Josiah Keys goes, serious question. How long are silhouettes in development before they actually drop? That's a good question. Now, the only point of reference I have is before we got the Jordan 4 SBs, apparently Jordan Brand was working with skateboarders, I believe, for a good part of a year prior to that shoe actually dropping. I don't know how development is a lot of times with that's actually something we could look into.
I can tell you right now, on a general spectrum, it takes like about a year and a half because they have so many different prototypes. They look at different materials. They look at different colorways. They look at also the new technology that they're implementing inside of sneakers. So on a general answer, it's about a year and a half it can take before it comes into fruition.
That makes sense. If they add lights at the bottom, I'm wearing them also. I think he's talking about the Wimbies.
Ooh.
Yeah. My man Michael Rendazzo checking in. Playing Spider-Man 2 while listening to y'all. I want those ones, both pairs. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question here. Also, whenever you guys are ready to rock on the designs, I'm ready. I got a lot of time. Yeah, bro. So before you checked in, me and Mr. Think I'm Possible, we're letting people know that the live personal YouTube channel is on the way. So we definitely gonna need those designs from you, bro. We definitely gonna need that. So we definitely gonna tap in with you because we trying to go live for that Tyson fight. And that may or may not be the debut, although Mr. Think I'm Possible had a great idea of going live for the NBA Finals. Might be able to do that. That's actually not a bad idea.
Absolutely.
Let us know down in the comment section below, right? Let us know what you guys would like us to try to go live for, some of these upcoming events that are going on out here. We definitely want to, tap in with the people for some of this stuff. What we got here? Wow, Jay, that us do true. That is true. That's how it goes down with prototypes and development. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, Jay's got a lot of thoughts on how to design sneakers. We got into a big conversation Saturday morning about how they should do reimagined sneakers versus collab sneakers. Mr. Thing, I don't know if you were privy to that conversation. Have you had an opportunity to check that out yet?
I've not yet, but I've talked to Jay on the side about that, and he has a lot of great ideas, which is the reason why he says Nike should hire him. So, yeah.
Yeah, fam. Like that would be one of my dream jobs is absolutely working for one of these sneaker companies. Absolutely. I'm not going to limit myself and just say one company, but that is absolutely one of my dream jobs. Absolutely.
Listen, if you had the opportunity to do that, but you know what? What'd you do? You told me the story of how you came into contact with Reshoevn8r.
Yep.
Maybe you need to do that. You just need to go Debo them and be like, yo, what's good? I do reviews for you guys all the time. Let me design a sneaker out here for you guys.
Hey, you know what, bro? I'll tell you what, and I see Big Keith 41. He said, hell yeah.
Hey, Big Keith, can't you submit him through the employee portal then?
So listen, like on a serious tip, I wish Nike, right? If Nike has not already saw that, I wish they would go back to that live yesterday and go to the end of that video and just hear the idea I had. I feel like if they even just heard that and someone just give me 2 minutes of Nike's time and I'll give them whatever silhouette they tell me, I have an idea for every silhouette. I feel like I know Nike will hire me for that one sneaker, whatever sneaker it could be.
Word?
All I need is one shot.
Okay. Silhouette.
All I need is one shot.
All right, here we go. 2-minute pitch. Nike Air Monarchs. What you got?
Well, first of all, one thing I would absolutely do is we need to talk about the laces, right? So what don't you like about the laces on the Monarch?
Hold on, this is your 2-minute pitch, bro.
No. Hear me out. What don't you like about the laces on the Monarch?
Bro, I don't like the Monarchs to begin with. That whole shoe is terrible. But you said any silhouette.
I said any Jordan silhouette.
No, that's not what you said.
Okay, well then that's what I meant.
Man, look, I need
a
replay button. Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay, you said give me any silhouette. Now you saying any Jordan silhouette.
Any silhouette. And I'll take that. No, for real. I'll take that. I won't recant that. I will take any silhouette and I will definitely make it pop. But specifically, I was talking about on the Nike side, just Jordan, because we talked about that Air Jordan 5, right? We talked about that 5, and I told you what I would do with the 5.
Yeah, we were talking about designing a reimagined 5.
Right, and the debate was that you said you liked the idea, but you felt like that was a collab, and I said, well, I disagree on that, and I stated also how the Lost and Found was the daddy of granddaddies when it comes to reimagine, and how Nike messed up the Lost and Found. So
you said they met. Okay, so now
they did mess up the Lost and Found.
I don't think you said they messed it up yesterday. You said they dropped the ball in some of the storytelling. They could say
they messed up,
right? I don't think they messed up though. Because okay,
wait. Are you talking about the silhouette or just the history of it?
He's just talking about the history of it.
Oh,
he's saying that his argument was that there was more to that story they could have told.
Absolutely.
But the whole premise of that story came from the fact that somebody found a pair of Jordan 1 Chicago's in a basement that they just never sold.
Okay.
That's where the premise of that story came from.
So correct, but then my rebuttal was we have younger sneakerheads out here who rocking sneakers and they have no clue about what they rocking. So hey, Big Keith, because you work at Nike, I've said this live before, and I'm gonna say this again, right? Please record this and send this to Nike. Here's what they should have done with the Lost and Found. Jordan started off wearing the Air Jordan 1 in New York. He finished it off before his retirement in New York. What happened? His foot was bleeding profusely in that sneaker. There should have been a hidden gem where there was blood inside of that sneaker, or it could have been, going out a little bit on the top to give some history of that, sneaker. And I'm gonna tell you how that happened. That happened during halftime when they asked Jordan, "Hey man, why you rocking the ones?" He said he wanted to finish his career off how he started his career. So they messed up on that one. They did not give none of his rookie of the year, his rookie accolades on that sneaker. Now that's just that alone would have took that silhouette to the next level. This is what I'm talking about, a piece of
But
history.
he didn't even wear that shoe during his rookie year.
Listen, I'm sorry. Jordan, when he first played in New York, when he first played in the Air Jordan 1s, I'm going to say it again. He played in New York, Madison Square Garden. Yes, he did. When he rocked them, he did. And he said he wanted to start how he started his career is how he wanted to end his career off. That's facts. And his foot was bleeding. He was bleeding in the Air Jordan 1.
The last time he wore them, yes.
See what I'm saying?
I remember
that took place. That took place during halftime. He said he's not taking the shoes off his feet. He's not taking them off.
So what's the insole foot pad color on the Chicago ones? Is it white? Because I know the sock liner is black.
It's white.
Okay. So they could have put a bloodstained graphic on there.
Inside. It don't have to be on the outside, but it could have been in the inside of the stick.
No. I just said they could have put a bloodstained graphic on the insole foot pad.
Yep.
Like when they made the shattered backboard ones on the insole foot pad, it was a rim with shattered glass graphic on there.
Yep.
Okay,
True.
so they could have done that. Go ahead. What you
Correct.
got, Mr. Think?
They should have gave accolades of his rookie year, right? And then here's another thing, right? The quality of the leather is okay. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but there's no reason why the shattered backboard Air Jordan 1 should be the pinnacle, the epitome when it comes to leather quality for the Air Jordan 1. There's no reason why.
Only reason why it is because of resale. Because guess what? There's been some other Jordan 1s with just as good, if not better, leather that have dropped. Go ahead. What you got, Mr. Think? He's sitting on sideline right now.
He like it.
I just want to put this out there because I stood corrected a couple of videos ago. So I'm gonna let y'all know. This right here is called the sock liner. I'm letting y'all know now. This is the sock liner. We call them insoles. This is the sock liner. Look it up.
So hold on.
I had a shoemaker.
No
Your sock sits in this and sits on this. I had a shoemaker tell me that. Look it up. This is the sock liner. I just want to put it out there. I know what we call it.
Because when you go to the store,
bro,
and I need some insoles,
bro.
That's what's on the packaging.
This is the sock liner.
According to Dr. Scholl's, that's an insole.
Look it up. Look it up. I had a shoemaker.
Hey, Dr. Scholl's sock liners is Dr. Scholl insoles.
Fam, I had a shoemaker tell me, he was like, "Yo, D, let me show you what the sock liner is."
We're gonna have to come out with a sneaker dictionary, complete with pictures, so we all on the same page of what it is we're talking about.
And fam, I definitely want to say.
So hold on. Here we go. Great question. So what do you call the inside of the ankle area? Facts. Go ahead. What do you say?
I call it the inside of the ankle area. Next.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yo, let's look it up, man. Let's go to trusty dusty Google. Let's look it up.
Well, while we do that, Jay, continue, because my man's on a rant right now. Matter of fact, let me give you some time here. Go ahead, go solo, bro. on your soapbox right now. Go ahead, bro. You got
So,
it.
fam, so I just want to tell the fam this, man. Like, this is what makes being a sneakerhead so fun because we all have different opinions, and it doesn't make it right or wrong. This is why I love, talking to my brothers and talking to you all as well, family, because we all learn from each other and we see different perspectives. You know, yesterday on the live, Where You Kicks and myself, we had a very good debate when it comes to the reimagined line. And, I really enjoyed it because he said, hey, because people don't really care for fives, what would you do with a five with a reimagine? And I went over it, and some of the community said, yo, that sounds like a collect, that sounds like, more of a collab. And other people said, yo, that is a dope idea. I'm all for that. Because I told him, I said, in my opinion, right, I feel like they should cut the reimagined line. They should stop the line. And some people's like, why? And I gave my explanation why. So this is what makes everything so fun, because it's all about opinionated. And but when we talk about history is facts. We can't debate facts when it comes to history. But this is what makes this channel so fun. And I love jumping on with these brothers and talking to them because it's different perspectives. And I love having the debates. I absolutely do.
All right, so I got something here for us. All right, I got something here for us, guys.
Joe, what's up, man? What's going on, Joe?
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us right now. We definitely appreciate, for real. Like, share, subscribe. Let's do it, man. All right, so here we go. Look at this. I found it. Breakdown of a sneaker.
All right,
On Shoemakers Academy. So here we go. Let me know in the chat if everybody can see this. Okay.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got something better. Let me give it a full screen layout. Okay. So here we go. Now, according to what I'm looking at here, this is giving us the. Okay. Here we go. So we got the toe tip, rubber outsole. So it's pointing here. Outsole EVA. I've never heard that term before, and I wish you could click on it and it give you an explanation of what they mean, but this is what it's pointing to. Then you got the vamp, which is also what we like to call the toe box area.
Toe box, yeah.
Okay. Then you have the perforation vents. That's on this particular sneaker here. Then you got triple stitch. You got the mud guard. Okay. So this is the whole mud guard area. All right. The eye stays. So that's the lace holes here. The quarter panel. All right. The throat.
Look. All right. Number one, don't be pulling out some Walmart specials from the Shoemakers Academy trying to.
It does. Listen, sneaker is a sneaker.
I'm good on this academy, man. They ain't take a hike.
Sneaker is a sneaker.
Man, they take a hike. Don't pull out no Walmart specials on me.
We got the shoelace, tongue logo,
mustache,
eyelid.
Get out of here.
The tongue, the collar.
Oh, get out of here.
Stitch and turn seam, top line. Okay, here we go. EVA midsole, heel counter, heel stabilizer, heel notch. I'm not sure what the mustache shit's about. Let's see here. Well, it's not telling us what the sock liner joint is.
It's all good. I just looked up. What is a sock liner? Is a sock liner the same as an insole? The term insole and shoe liner are often
here we go.
used.
What are they naming that joint? The footbed, collar lining, collar foam, vamp lining. Let's see if we got anything else here. Let's see here. Outsole, upper, sock, stitching. Nope, this ain't that helpful, unfortunately.
I tried to tell you. Pulling up some Walmart specials on me.
Man, look, I just went up here. What you bringing up? You bringing some hearsay from a shoemaker that ain't nobody met but you. Okay, I'm at least
You
trying to
bet.
bring people the facts.
Man, you
All right,
bringing
give 'em
some
something to
facts
look
from some
at.
Walmart specials.
Give them something to look at. What you got?
I
Hearsay.
told you pull up Google, man. Just Google
Hearsay.
it.
I
Just
did Google it, and this is what came up. You think I went
Man,
to?
I
Man,
ain't
you
worried
think
about
I
no
went to?
Shoemaker
All right, then what you
Academy.
got? Then what you got?
Google it. Just pull it up.
I did Google
let's,
it.
Let's pull up some.
All right,
let's
use
pull
your Google
something
then, because
out.
your Google's different from mine apparently. So what you got?
Man, let me see.
Call your shoe guy up.
Right here.
Call your shoe guy up. How about that?
I did a live on it. It was a live.
Okay, was he on there?
She
She was on there.
was on it. I did a
What we
live.
got? Okay,
What we got here? All right. So
let me give you the full screen layout.
peep this right here.
Okay,
At least to give the definition.
okay. The
What I just
term-
highlighted.
Go ahead, read it, bro.
Oh, I was reading it. Just now when you pulled up your images of your Walmart specials.
We're waiting.
Man, read the screen. But
I
take a look.
can't read it. That's why I'm asking you to read it.
Take a look. You can read it. You already started reading it. Don't look. At the end of the day, just Google it. We'll find out what the answer is. Just Google it. We'll be all right. I was told that the insole and the sock liner are the same. Here it tells you, it says the term insole and shoe liner are often used interchangeably,
Oh,
but their uses are not interchangeable. When it comes to support, pain prevention, and long-term benefits, they are very different both in design and purpose. But the term is used interchangeably. So when it comes to functionality, there's a difference, but the term is used interchangeably. So the insole and sock liner, the term is the same. Has different uses and purposes, but the term is the same.
both
It's the sock
Dominicans,
liner. That's the part that your sock goes on. It's the sock liner. We call this right here sock liner. That's what we call sock liner, but your sock is lined up along there. That's what your sock's lined up against. I don't know if that's an ankle collar or
sock
ankle
liner
lining.
And soles are different. Okay.
Look, whenever someone says look at the sock liner, we know we're talking about this. That's what we're calling the sock liner. That's what we call it. That's what we call it.
Look at Jay staring at it, just like, I got no dog in this fight, bro.
Look, I'm not a shoemaker. So, I'm not a shoemaker. In the shoemaking academy, called this the mustache.
The mustache. I ain't never heard that term before.
Me neither. I was
The
like, come on.
mustache.
The mustache.
I ain't never heard that term before.
They called it the.
Shoot, the mustache. What do you say? Sock liner sits
on
the
the
soles. You learn something new every day.
Apparently.
Shoot.
Apparently. So ultimately, all right. So let's go back to it. So ultimately, here goes the sole, but the sock liner is now this graphic. Is that what the graphic is? Is that the sock liner? You see what I'm saying?
I defer to wear testers and what he calls it.
Do that make sense though? You see what I'm saying? So this is the
I
insole.
see what
So
you're saying.
You
No,
said
I
Dr.
see
Soles
what you're
got
saying.
the actual soles, but now this pattern on here, this little layer, technically that's the sock liner. I don't know.
Or usually it does match a lot of times color and or fabric of the sock liner that we call sock liner. But like I said, I defer to what Wear Testers calls it. Well, man, yeah, that was a rabbit hole we didn't need to go down.
No, I know.
Man,
I know.
Look, that
I know.
kind of crap happens all the time, though. You can just go down a rabbit hole of some BS.
Jay's giving his Nike pitch. I'm over here
Jay's
talking about sock liners.
yeah. Sorry, Jay. Back to you, bro.
My bad, Jay.
What else should Nike change, bro? Go ahead.
Y'all wrong. Y'all.
My bad. That was on me. I'm over here talking about sock liners, man. My bad.
Ah.
My bad.
All right. Well, the way this conversation started, because we were talking about the Black Toe reimagines and how they're putting the signature on the inside collar,
Yes.
but the shoe itself is supposed to be the prototype Black Toes. Right now, most of the sneaker community out there is kind of divided as to whether or not they like it, don't like it. Most of us, you and I, Derek, we said that's probably going to be a double up, especially if that packaging comes how we think it might come. Might be some serious special pack, because they said it's supposed to be special packaging anyhow.
Yeah.
But we
Right.
don't know yet. My suggestion was the Wheaties box.
Yep.
That was my suggestion to it.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
But when Jay was talking about a reimagined 5, he said, what did you say? You wanted to put like part of the jersey on the back of the heel?
So yeah, on the back of the heel tab right here, right back of the heel, they should do a 80s. They should do an 80s jersey, right on the back right here. But because in the 80s, remember it was cursed right where it said Chicago. They should drop that on there for a reimagine. And I just said at the end, that's the only little tidbit I'm going to give Nike when it comes to some information about my ideas. That's all I'm gonna give them. And I did say one more thing. I said in the inside of the silhouette, right here, right, whether you want to call it sock liner, insole, I'm gonna call it an insole. They should go ahead and make it look like the 80s Bulls flooring. They should do something dope like that. That would be dope. And that's the only little bit of information I'm giving Nike, because I need to get paid for my ideas.
Now, the only thing is when did the 5s debut?
So the fives debuted in 90.
Okay. So,
Because you got 89, you got 80, you got the 89 series. So it could have been like between, no, it would be 89, 90. The way the season ended, 89, 90.
okay.
When the fives dropped.
Were they still using the script for Chicago, or did they change it now to Bulls at that point?
No, it changed. I want to say it changed after the 3, I think. I think it changed after the 3. I could be.
Well, because the
could be
4s were out in '89.
I might be incorrect.
Then I think the 5s came out in the '90s.
Well, I mean, yeah, because the 4s, remember.
1990.
Yeah.
The 4s are 80, 89 pairs.
So at
yeah.
that point, then you had a change in the jerseys too, though. At that point, right? It said Bulls. It didn't say Chicago.
Yeah.
The script anymore.
So I like that Chicago cursive.
So
That would be dope.
I guess the only thing with that is you're mixing time periods, then, right?
Yeah.
You'd be mixing time periods,
Yes.
and
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
see, and this is why I go back to how does that go along with the reimagined series versus it being a one-off special?
So that's a very good question, right? So when I think of reimagine, I'm thinking something that's redone, right? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for just okay. That's not the same, but I'm looking for something different. I'm trying to grab something and pull it over here so people can just get that piece of history. I mean, it could be on a 3, it could be on a 4, but I think for me on a 5, it would just be dope to get that old nostalgia-ness, because to me, that's just another piece of history, like that somewhere we can add it to. Like if you want to put it on the Air Jordan 1, that's great. That's fine too. That would be dope, right? On the back of the heel. But I'm just thinking just doing something different, right? That's
Yeah, see, and my argument was never that it wasn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's just with how they've been doing the reimagined sneakers.
Correct.
I just didn't see it as falling in line with how they've given us the reimagines as it is. Now,
I get it.
remember we were supposed to get black. There's talk that originally the Black Cement 3s were supposed to be a reimagine, and then they were talking about giving us suede nubuck. And people were divided on that. They were like, "Oh, just give us the leather," and so now they changed it back to just the remastered. You're not calling it Reimagine, which is why I think maybe the Black Toes might be the last of the Reimagines.
It's a great way to close it out. If it is, this
It
would
would
be a
be.
perfect way to close it out.
It would be.
Perfect way.
It would be.
Yep. I think if they close it out with this bread, with this bread with the Jordan signature, I think that's a perfect way to close out that chapter.
Oh, you think they're done with it, like all together?
I'm
That was
hoping
my
they are,
thought.
Yeah, huh?
and I'm hoping they are.
See, I don't know though, because they could be. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, because here's something. Here's something. Okay, you know those blue Thunder 4s we're supposed to be getting next year. They put
Yeah.
the red Jumpman on them, so you know that they already. You know the fake factories were producing that sneaker like way before, right?
Correct.
And so the change up is now that they threw the red Jumpman on the back. One of the other shoes that they put out there were, you know how we had like the bread patent leathers?
Mm-hmm.
There was a royal patent leather that they the fake factories that put out also. Now, again, falling in suit with what Jordan Brand has given us for Reimagines, to me, it's all got to fall in line with, okay, what were the prototype 5s? How about that? Like, what if they dropped the prototype 5s?
That would be amazing.
Well, then that falls in line with Reimagine.
That would be amazing. That would be.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to it. You know, I told you I wish Nike would release prototypes that never came out. I don't know if Nike heard me when I did videos about this,
So
but
you would rather have prototypes than if they switched up materials.
yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So here's where some of the controversy comes, because you do have a segment of people out there who are diehard OGs, but when it comes to the breads, they kind of flip to the leather pair and feel like the leather pair is actually a better pair than the nubucks.
Well, I'm in a disagreement. I feel like when it comes to the OG, I like my OG pair better than the reimagined bread. I do. I made that statement when I did a comparison video. The leather quality is nice. It looks nice without a shadow of a doubt. But OG over everything. That's to me. There's no debate.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Close out the 4s with the white cement retro.
Mm.
For this year?
Okay, Joel.
See, I think we're getting them next year for 2025.
Close out.
Because we had the fire red 4s, we got bread 4s, military 4s. The last one's the white cements. That's the last of the 4 colorways that dropped in '89. Right?
Yep.
That's what I kept saying.
Yep.
See, I think we're getting them in 2025. I do.
So Jay, I know you do say OGs over everything. So with the bread 4s, you actually like the OGs over the leather?
Yes, absolutely.
100%. Yep.
100%.
And which is fine, because I don't think you can always please everyone, right? Because even with the Jordan 1, that reimagines the Royal, right? Is it the Royal Blues?
Right here.
Yeah, the Royal Reimagine.
The Royal Reimagine, yeah, those. Everyone was like, "Oh, should have been leather, should have been leather, should have been leather."
Man, look how clean they look, though.
I mean, super clean.
Those are clean, bro.
Super clean.
I love the way they look.
And everybody wanted those in leather. And then I'm just kind of curious, like, watch this. If we would have got them in leather, they'd be like, why didn't they switch it up a little bit and give us something different?
Well, you know what they wanted? They wanted them to redo the Lost and Founds in the Royal colorway. That's what people were asking for. And remember, when the Lost and Founds were first debuted, people were complaining about that cracked leather collar.
Right. Yeah. Correct. The cracked leather. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, the rest of the leather was all supposed to be like cracked leather too.
So see, I'm all about the cracked leather. You know, I have no issues with it at all. Like, it does give you that touch, but my only thing was like, with that cracked leather, they could have given us that shattered backboard leather. quality. That just would have
You
been
wanna-
out.
So
That would have
you
been
wanna
super insane.
cracked leather with the shattered backboard quality.
Leather quality. Yep.
See,
Yep.
I don't think they can do that.
I
Do you
believe
think?
Nike's $1 billion company.
So
Do you think?
but you're asking for that texture
Up top on the ankle collar?
on the no. You're asking for it all over like they did the.
Oh,
Lost and
all
Found,
over,
right?
or just on the ankle collar?
So it would be
'Cause
great.
The side panels were hold up. The side panels on these joints were
The ankle collar,
nah.
The ankle collars where
right?
I can grab my pair if you want me to.
I don't have
No,
my
no, no,
phone.
no, 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 no.
You
Because
got
I got
your
them right
pair.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So
look
the
up top.
side panels here are cracked leather. The side panels are cracked leather. It's the mud guard and the collar area and the heel area. That's all smooth leather, but the toe box area and especially the lateral medial side of the side panels were the crack, and then obviously the cracked leather here around the collar area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
But when you look at the shattered backboards, okay, a lot of people go right to the side panels and how tumbled and soft the side panels are. I don't know with them texturing them with the aging, if you can still maintain that.
You know, that's to be determined. You know,
Yeah.
and that's a very good question. That's a very good
You
question.
know,
Yeah.
mean, I don't know materials like that, so I don't know.
Because I will say this, right? I'm drawing a blank right now, but the sneaker that came out right before the Lost and Found with the cracked leather that people didn't like the cracked leather was
There's two of them. There were the highlighter joints. These had the cracked leather on them, and so did the bleach corals.
The
Which-
stage haze, yeah.
The stage haze, yeah.
No, you're right. It is called bleach coral, yeah.
Which Mr. Think
Right.
I'm Possible done almost
I
ran
wear
to the
mine.
ground.
You
He almost ran them joints into the
So-
ground.
You know, if you
Yep.
look at the Lost and Found, the Lost and Found has a better leather quality than both of those pairs.
correct.
They do.
But they do have that problem of bleeding too, though, when you go to clean them. A lot of people complained about the bleeding if you get them wet. That red bleeds, you know. So the leather quality is there, but I don't know what they did to treat them for them to bleed.
Yeah.
100.
So I just feel like, you know, taste and preference, but again, it's just all about, I'm all about like, if I'm gonna pay this amount of money on a pair of sneakers, man, I want the quality and the quality control to be better. And again, that piece of history is just absolutely fire in my opinion. Like it's just an additive. You know what I mean? It makes everything more special.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, your boy got to work a little bit later, so
All right,
I'm
man.
gonna have to dip set.
Yeah, we was definitely.
We done turned this half an hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, I know, man. That wasn't the plan, but.
It is
Hey,
all
listen,
good.
man. Shout out to everybody that rocked with us for this 2-hour live impromptu. You know what I'm saying? Listen, moving forward, look, we work together to cop kicks, and hopefully, we can help you guys too in the future as we continue to move things along. Definitely
Yeah.
appreciate all the love you guys are showing us. We definitely love you guys for tapping in. Mr. Think, before you go, what you got, bro?
Enjoy your sock liners, fellas.
You gonna die on that?
Yo.
The
Happy
Moose
Mother's Day.
Hold up, did you see? I missed this earlier. Josiah Keys said something about
I peeped that.
yeah, he said something about
I was laughing. That's what I was laughing at
Yeah.
when Jay was
I
talking about his
missed
fives. I was talking about I never heard of a mustache or whatever, and he said I got a full beard.
I missed this comment. I just want to rant about how people disrespect the Brotherhood ones. I find it to be a very dope shoe. I got them, bro. I
Yo.
got them. The leather
got 'em
quality
too.
on those is dope.
It is. What people don't like are the colors.
Super
on it.
dope.
The people are saying those are not the colors.
They don't know how to style with them.
No. They're saying to the fraternity, they're like, those are not our colors. It's blasphemous. I've had people tell me that.
Well,
That is not their colors.
well, guess
Yeah.
what? Their brother Mike signed off on them because he has to sign off on all sneakers. So
And right, but that's what right,
that's all I got to say about that.
right,
All right,
right.
that's all I
But
got to say about that.
but that's what I've heard from frat members. They're like, that is not our colors. Those shoes are blasphemous. Yeah. Yeah. So there is that.
There we go. I found it. Josiah Keys, I got a full beard of my shoes.
Yeah, we're talking about mustache.
Oh,
I don't got no
I never
mustache.
heard no mustache.
Right. He said,
Beard.
I got a full beard on.
Bruh.
Oh man, see, he got the James Harden.
Jay, what you got, bro?
Hey fam, listen, I really do appreciate everybody, fam, for tuning in with us, rocking with us. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed today's content. Fam, listen, make sure you are protecting your sneakers with the Reshoevn8r cleaning products, fam. All you have to do is sign up with Reshoevn8r. It's free. During your checkout, use my promo code J_elevate, and you will get 10% off of all of your purchases.
I'm mad both of you guys did the lip trouble in unison. Yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate you all rocking out with us. Catch us later on this week as we will go live once again. Maybe Friday, could be Saturday. We'll definitely let you guys know ahead of time. But, man, what a day, man. Mother's Day out here. Beautiful day down here in South Florida. Hopefully, everybody is out there enjoying themselves. This is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel reminding you to be true. Stay in the moment and don't forget, every day's a great day to wear your kicks. And we out.
Peace.
Man. Yeah, we only